How does fasting affect our past? We know when a person does tshuva, he wants to change his past, he goes and he fasts. How does this change us? How does this make a difference on something that I did yesterday? Rabbi Nachman explains that each day is a creation in and of itself. And when a person does mitzvahs on a given day, he draws light and kedusha and holiness into that day. And when he chas v'shalom, if he does averas, if he does bad things during that day, he actually sucks out the juice and the life that was supposed to come into that day, and it takes it out of that day. So there are days that a person goes through that are darker, and the days that a person goes through that are lighter. Some days he serves Hashem more, and some days he serves Hashem less. According to how much he served Hashem, how many mitzvahs he did, that's how bright that day is going to be. So, when a person fasts, where does he get his energy from? Which day is he attaching himself to? He's not getting his energy from the present day because he's fasting. He's not eating anything. He's not taking from that day. Instead, he's getting energy from a previous day, from other days that he was actually eating. In those previous days, if he sinned, he is now taking energy and associating with that previous day and drawing, through doing mitzvahs, drawing kedusha into those days. Those days were wasted, and now through fasting, a person is able to attain attachment to those previous days, because now all of his energy, it's like he's living in those previous days. Rabbi Nachman says a person could fast so much that he goes back to when he was a little baby, to the milk that he nursed from his mother, that he can actually suck out of his own bones. His body can actually need that in a way that he will actually be fixing the original days that he was born, the first few days that he was born in. This is a tremendous level. I'm not suggesting that anyone fasts so much. That would probably be a tremendous amount of fasts. But everyone that fasts, even the upcoming days, the fasts now, the Tisha B'Av, that we're fasting, when a person fasts one day, you don't know which days it could be pulling back on. It could be pulling back on the deepest, darkest days. And when a person does mitzvahs, when a person is fasting for Hashem, the energy that he's getting now is coming to enlighten and to give power to these previously darkened days. For when a person did averas and messed up those days, they're now coming to get fixed. They're now coming to get light from the fasting that we're doing now. Bez Hashem, through all of our fasts that we do, we should be zocha, we should merit to have a complete tshuva, complete tikkun for our body and for our neshama. Bez Hashem, Mashiach should come, b'mher b'yameinu.